Chapter 7. It is about commitment. So I'm gonna to talk about a situation which is very common in our daily life, is about our self-discipline, or you can call it willpower. I will describe a very common situation which is about your alarm. Like in winter, we want to sleep in bed and do not want to get up, right? Even the alarm is raining, we didn't want to get up. So how to solve these problems? The first thing is we need to know that there are the yesterday's yourself and today's yourself are different players in a game, and it is a sequential moves, which is time is a element in this game. So let's start to analyze. Yesterday's night, if you don't have alarm, and tomorrow's morning you choose to stay in bed. For the yesterday's night, for the yesterday's you are expected late, but you don't get any profit because you do not get up early and you choose to stay in bed. But in the morning but the next day morning you get 10 units of satisfaction because you stay in bed and get a more sleeping time that makes you more satisfactory. If you choose to get up, the night you get 10 units of satisfaction because you are following your plan last night. But in the morning you do not get any satisfaction because you can't sleep in a bed anymore. You need to get up early. If you set alarm, if yesterday's you set an alarm, then tomorrow's morning, if you choose to stay in bed, the last night you are gained like -2 satisfaction because you do not follow your plan, you do not follow your alarm, you do not you do not pause your self-discipline, right? And for mornings you get -15, you get -15 units of satisfaction because you don't follow the alarm, and that is makes you like distraught. So if you get up, the night you, which is the truly you're truly getting 8 units of satisfaction because it follows your plan. You set up alarm and you actually get up. But the morning you get a -1, get a -1 unit of satisfaction because you can sleep more. So you are night you. Yes, night you is the way you want to maintain it. You don't want to stay up late. You don't want to you want to wake up in time, right? So it is about willpower and commitment. So how to so in this example, how can I solve these problems? The key is change the game. Like if you do not set an alarm, you are more likely, if you are not a very self-disciplined, you don't have a strong self-discipline, a strong willpower, you are more likely to stay in bed, which nights you get zero satisfaction, and it is so bad, right? But how to change the game? The change the game is to set a alarm. Set an alarm, and you are more likely to get up in time, and you can get 8 units of satisfaction. So you have the first mover advantage. That is, you can set an alarm, and tomorrow's you can't interpret the night you, right? Because there is no because you it is future, right? So the first mover advantage can be endogenous. That is, yes, in this situation, the set alarm is a first mover advantage. There are some real life examples, which is lost your weight or commitment store. The commitment store is you pay a certain amount of money, and if you do not, yes, you paid a certain amount of money. It's like you set an alarm, right? If you do not achieve your goal, then the money will disappear. You can gain your money and for nothing, right? You want to achieve your goal, but eventually you give up some money and do not achieve your goal, which is very dissatisfaction, right? So it is commitment. It is about commitment. It is chapter 7. Thank you for listening. See you next time.